Hello, you're tuning into Đông Nai radio and television station, coming first with local news. On March the 15th, at the National Assembly's House, the 54th session of the Standing Committee took place. Speaking at the session, National Assembly Chairwoman Nguyễn Thị Kim Ngân said that after a working day, the remaining contents to prepare for the final session of the National Assembly were carefully considered by the National Assembly Standing Committee.
Emphasizing a very important content is personnel work to consolidate the title at the 11th session. The chairman of the National Assembly proposed, on the basis of conclusions and votes of the Standing Committee of the National Assembly, the working party delegates preside over and coordinate with relevant agencies to carefully prepare procedures for introduction, election, dismissal, and ratification to ensure compliance with the Constitution and laws. The chairman of the National Assembly stated that there are only 9 days left to open the 11th session, the 14th National Assembly, and request the Standing Committee of the National Assembly to urgently direct to complete the work before handing over. Giving affection and respect to all members of the National Assembly Standing Committee, National Assembly Chairman Nguyễn Thị Kim Ngân emphasized the collective solidarity of the National Assembly Standing Committee, helping each other to complete to be responsible for a whole term of 5 years.
On March the 15th, at the Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of Đông Nai Province, a conference to hand over the documents of the 14 National Assembly candidates and the Provincial People's Council term 2021-2026 took place.
At the conference, Director of Department of Home Affairs Nguyễn Thành Thư reported on the reception of candidates for National Assembly deputies and Provincial People's Council term 2021-2026. Accordingly, from February the 22nd to March the 14th, the Election Commission has received 15 candidacy dossiers for National Assembly deputies, including 1 self-nomination and 136 candidacy dossiers. Delegates of the Provincial People's Council tenure 2021-2026, including 2 self-nominated dossiers. At the conference, representatives of the Provincial Election Committee signed the minutes and handed over the records of the candidates for the 16th National Assembly and the People's Council candidates for the term 2021-2026 for the leader of Vietnam Fatherland Front Committee of the province.
The World Bank recently said that the quick control of new COVID-19 outbreak at the end of the January 2021 helped Vietnam maintain the prospect of economic recovery in 2021.
The World Bank believes that in the coming time, Vietnam needs to pay special attention to the implementation of the COVID-19 vaccination because this activity will affect Vietnam's economic growth. According to the World Bank, Vietnam has currently approved 3 vaccines, AstraZeneca UK, Moderna USA, and Generium Russia. The government also passed a resolution to purchase a total of about 150 million doses of COVID-19 vaccine and outlined the priority target groups. Vietnam received the first 117,000 doses of vaccines by the end of February 2021, and vaccination has been launched since March the 8th, 2021, starting with health workers in Hanoi, Ho Chi Minh City, and Hải Dương Province.
Moving on to the world news, World Health Organization WHO on March the 15th said countries should continue to use the vaccine AstraZeneca to prevent COVID-19. The recommendation came after some countries stopped using the vaccine because of concerns about the risk of blood clots.
Speaking at a press conference, WHO's lead scientist, Soumya Swaminathan, said, "We do not want people to panic and recommend that countries continue to vaccinate AstraZeneca. So far, we do not find an association between coagulation conditions and vaccines." The same day, Thailand also returned to vaccination AstraZeneca, while Germany, Italy, and France are the latest countries on the list of European countries to suspend the use of this company's vaccine.
The head of the United Nations Support Mission in Libya, Jan Kubis, welcomes the swearing-in of the Government of National Unity, GNU, today before the House of Representatives.
Kubis urged the new executive authority to swiftly embark on addressing many challenges that Libyan people face, enhance the living conditions and basic services, and prepare the country for the holding of inclusive national elections later this year. The mission confirmed that it, along with its international partners, will stand firmly ready to continue providing all necessary support to people and institutions of Libya.
That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.